to be the best year ever. I know it. I can guarantee it. I can feel it. I know it is because I want it to be the best year, and it's going to be the best year. It is. So this video is about my weight loss. Well, you can't see my head. Oh my goodness. There. I have lost 156 pounds. Here I am. I was a size 32 and now I am a perfect 10. These pants are a size 10. This is a shirt, it's a bodysuit, is a size large. So I am so happy to have lost so much weight. And I'm going to talk to you about how I did it, because everybody wants to start off the new year to lose weight, to kick old habits to the curb, and that's a wonderful plan. And you definitely should do that because it's a new year, new you, right? Absolutely. I like starting it in the winter if you can, because then after, when the summer comes, because you're wearing your heavy coats and people won't even notice the weight loss. And then when summer comes, you take off your coat, people are like, damn. And you'll be like, yeah. I love that. I love when you can lose weight in the winter because you get the coats. It's awesome. In the summer, like, you know, it's hard to tell. But in the winter, when you take off that coat in the summer, it's awesome. Every day is a good day to start a diet, though. Don't say, like, you know, I'm going to wait. Oh my God, how many times is it always on to wait till Monday? I'm going to start on Monday. Don't. If you're watching my video and you really want to lose weight, start right now. Start right now. Put down whatever you're eating. Put it down. You don't eat it. Because let me tell you, nothing tastes as good as looking this thin. I'll tell you that. Now, I love my little star here. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am 51 years old. I have always been morbidly obese. Always. I have lost weight. When I was around 16, I lost 100 pounds. Then I lost 50, I gained it back. I've had a lot of tragedy. My mother died. My husband died. We all had the COVID. And I was like, I was going to turn 50. So I was 49. I says, I am not, and I was just recently a widow. And I'm not giving up on life. I am not. I don't know if I'm ever going to remarry. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know I want it to be healthier, especially with the COVID going on, because being obese, we became more susceptible to getting it, and I did not want that. And it says, that's not going to kill me, and a cookie's not going to kill me. Natural causes of just being old is what's going to kill me. I'm not going to let something that I can control do me in. You know what I'm saying? So I roughly started it around August of 2020, my diet journey. I weighed over 345 pounds. So let me tell you, if you're over 300, if you're over 400, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be in a very big body. It's so uncomfortable. I don't have a car. I rely on public transportation. So getting around without one is very difficult when you're very, very large, because my husband, my late husband, was thin. So he would sit next to me on any bus or any plane, and it was okay because he was really skinny, and it, you know, it worked out. He passed away and I don't have a car, and I'm like, how am I going to go grocery shopping? How am I going to go to New York? How am I going to do anything in that body? How? I can't. I cannot physically live in that body. And I didn't want to. I couldn't walk very far. You can't breathe. It's difficult. Everything's difficult in the plus size body. It really, really is. And I was going to turn 50. So of course everybody has like a goal. You know, I said, let me try and lose 50 pounds by 50. And I just hung in there. My first part of my diet, which I was doing, in total it's been, I wrote this down, 16 months, 156 pounds. That's how long I've been dieting. I've made tons of dieting videos. I usually eat the same food every day, all the time. That's just how I am. I'm a little obsessive compulsive, but it works for me. I have videos of everything I eat, what I cook, and all that. They're all going to be released today, January 1st, 2021. So all day today, you can watch my videos and hopefully inspire you to lose weight too. I started by counting calories. That for me was the easiest thing to do. And it's always like, they always say, you know, calories in, calories out. When I was 345 pounds, that diet worked great. It worked perfect. It worked for me. It did. I lost a ton of weight and it was great. But I hit a freaking plateau. I've hit plateaus several times counting calories. I had. It's very difficult. It's very discouraging. It's so hard to be dieting and limiting yourself to everything you eat when everybody around you is doing what they want, right? It totally, let me adjust that. It totally sucks. It really, really sucks. It's like, what am I sacrificing for if this diet isn't working? But my mother always used to say, you're going to be losing in inches. And, you know, if you're testing your blood, you're probably going down in cholesterol and sugar and all that. So in other ways, your body is healing itself. But counting calories, it was hard and it was easy. It's easy because everything's listed on the package. You can figure it out. I ate a lot of TV dinners, which is fantastic. I highly recommend it. That was what I did in a lot of my videos. I just ate the TV dinners. It works. That really, really works. And I totally recommend having a lot of frozen TV dinners in the house, because when you come home and you're hungry and you want to eat, you're going to eat anything and you might as well be prepared. Meal prep is a huge thing too. For me, meal prep is having frozen TV dinners as a backup for an emergency. Some people go the whole 9 yards and they do everything. That's wonderful. We're all going to have to find a way that it works for you. Like I said, in the beginning, it was counting calories, and I still stand by counting calories. And I actually still count calories because now I'm going to switch what I've been dieting. So basically what happened in October, roughly around October 18th, you know, I'm kind of trying to be on TV. I do auditions, I do stuff like that. I have not had any luck whatsoever. I made it to the final round, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult. So then I got this from Dr. Oz to be a part of System Oz diet program. And I was like, oh my God, I am perfect for this. You send in pictures of yourself, tell them your diet story. You know, you don't just get picked. You have to apply. And you apply, you audition. So I made the round and I got in. So I got picked to do Dr. Oz's diet, which was called System Oz. And it was me and a group of 10 women all together. We went to CBS Studio in New York, which was really cool. And they took videos, they call it B-roll, and then everybody got interviewed. We all got interviewed, we got taped, we got photographed, and they also did our blood work. They took our weight, our measurements, and we were all supposed to come back the middle of December for the results of how we did. It was a 2-month diet on System Oz. We were all excited. We had a private Facebook group, and we were all talking. It still is a very nice group of women. Then Dr. Oz decided he wanted to run for senator. Well, they dropped him. They cut him off the show, and as of right now, I'm filming this, it's about 3 days before New Year's. They haven't said one word to us. The last contact I had was about, I guess, 3-4 weeks ago, and I said, what's happening? And they said, the last thing that says there's no filming in the month of December. And then after that, his show got dropped, and they never wrote back to us. They never said a word to us. So it's not fair to us as a group of women, as a community. We were all, you know, talking to one another, supporting each other on our weight loss journey. And heck, we all wanted to be on TV. We all wanted that 15 minutes because I've never been on TV. I'm trying everything to get on TV. I just haven't gotten there yet. But it's fun. I love trying to go on shows. It's fun. I really enjoy trying. Keep trying. I will never give up. I won't give up. But this was a lot of work, this diet. So in the videos that I have, I do call it System Oz. System Oz, because that was the plan that I was on. But now we're basically just going to call it intermittent fasting, which is exactly what System Oz is. So I started the System Oz diet on October 26th. And I have not stopped System Oz. Oops. And I have been doing fantastic. When I started System Oz, how much did I weigh? Wait a minute. I weighed 204 pounds back in October 26th. I weighed 204 pounds. And I was supposed to, what we all agreed to do was do weekly weigh-in videos, post them to the group. We would all share, talk about recipes and everything. It was just a really nice group of women. And we were all doing that. But we don't know. I don't believe we're ever going to be on TV. I don't know if, because they put his daughter in the show now. It's her show now, and it's more about cooking, not this type of thing. I don't know if we're going to be on it or not. So I don't know what's happening, but I can assume it's a wash since nobody said anything to us. And this is my life. And I had asked in the very beginning, can I talk about this with my viewers? And they told me I could. And then they said that I couldn't. After they already gave me the agreement that I could, and I had it in writing. So it was just complicated, but everything was okay. That was why I had to take down my videos, because that was really lame. I asked them and they gave me their permission that I could do it and post about it, and then they changed their mind. So that was a little bit of a tricky situation, but no one's gotten in touch with us. And this is my life's work, and I'm dieting and I'm making all my videos and everybody sees it and everybody wants to know how I'm doing it, and I want to tell everyone how I'm doing it because I want you to try it too, because holy cow, it really works. I cannot believe how good intermittent fasting is. I can't believe it. Had I had started this in the very beginning, I would have lost so much more weight by now. I would have been at my goal, absolutely, no doubt in my mind. So we're going to just call it intermittent fasting. I just explained why, okay? So, intermittent fasting is when you only eat during a certain window of time. The ratio is usually 18 hours off, and what is it, 6 hours on? 18, 19, 20, 24. Some people do 18, 6. Some people do different breakdowns. System Oz was a little bit higher. It was like 17 hours fasting. I forget. I'm not a professional here. Wait a minute. What is it? 16, 18. It's 16 hours you don't eat. 16 and 8. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's it. 16, 8. That's the number. You fast for 16 hours and then you eat only during 8 hours. Now, I did follow that in the very beginning, and then I started watching other intermittent fasting videos, and I learned more. The thing on the group, none of the people ever chimed in and told us any advice or anything to do whatsoever. They just told us go to the website. So that was a little disheartening that there was no advice given whatsoever, and it was basically like they said go to watch YouTube videos. So that's exactly what I did. And I learned a lot about intermittent fasting, and it's incredible, guys. It works. It works. It's hard, okay? But it works. I will tell you, I have been doing intermittent fasting for 9 weeks as of right now. I'm not going to go nitpicky with dates and everything like that. 9 weeks, I have lost weight every single week. Every single week. I have not hit a plateau. I've not stopped. And I've had 2 deaths. I've gone through a lot. My life is always traumatic, let me tell you. I've gone through a lot, and this works. Intermittent fasting. Now, the logic behind intermittent fasting, and it really does make sense. You know the old saying of starve a cold, feed a fever? It's that and it really, think about it. See, my old way of dieting was I could eat between 800 and 1,200 calories a day. And I would basically eat all day. 50 calories here, 100 there, spread it out. That's how my law was. But then think about it. This is really absolutely mind-blowing, guys. It really makes sense. Your body never has a chance to eat the fat, to work the fat off of itself, because you're constantly giving it. Now this is when it gets scientific. You know, I'm not the smartest person in the room. Glucose and sugar and stuff like that. And they were also saying, like, this is how people can reverse diabetes. You'd have to ask a doctor, you have to see a professional if you're diabetic or anything wrong with you. But it does something with the sugar in your body and it makes your body use the fat. All the fat reserves we have on us, it literally forces your body to use it. Because when you're eating low-calorie food all day, your body takes the energy from that. And that's when your metabolism will actually lower, because your body will then just adjust to getting by on those calories. But by doing the intermittent fasting, the body knows there's no food coming in. There's no food coming in for the next 18 hours. So for energy, it's making your own body finally, for the love of God, take the fat off your ass and use it. I'm always, I used to be crying hysterical at night, like when I'm counting calories. I'm like, I'm not eating anything. I'm eating 800, 600, 500, and I would still not lose weight. Because, you have salad, and you never realize that your body has learned to live off of the minimum calories that you're giving it. But by doing this, your body knows that you're not going to get any food for 18 hours. And it really works. Swear to God. Look at me. It works. I mean, I'm hungry right now. Absolutely. I am hungry. And I've actually gone to bed crying hungry. Absolutely. Absolutely. I won't lie. It's a very hard diet. I'm not going to sugarcoat it whatsoever. But it works. And I've said many, many times in so many of my speeches, because life is hard. It's hard whether you're thin or you're fat. So you might as well get thin, because let me tell you, it's much easier. Life is just not on slow-mo, right? God, I would die. Okay, good. Life is so complicated when you're overweight. Like I said, don't look at me and saying she's thin. I was fat my whole life. I was treated like crap by society. I was always treated like a second-class citizen. People don't even see you when you're fat. They don't treat us like we're humans. And it appalls me, and it always upset me, because it's like, I always felt like, why do people hate me? Why? Because I'm fat? Because of the way I look? When the hell is society ever going to stop judging people by the shell? That's a whole other story. The thing is, I hear so many people say, I can't diet because I don't want to be hungry. What? You don't want to be hungry? Who cares about being hungry? You don't want to be a diabetic. You don't want to have high blood pressure. You don't want to have cholesterol. Don't you want to be able to live longer and be healthier? Yes. I'll take that and some hunger pains any day of the week. It's worth it. No matter what choice we make in life, it's hard. But let me tell you, losing weight is going to be the best decision you ever make. It's incredible. I mean, I was literally so fat, I couldn't turn over in bed. I couldn't. My husband used to have to help me turn over. I couldn't. And when he passed away, I had no way to turn over in bed. I was literally in the bed, and I could just move to this side. I could never move to that side. Now I could make a video rolling all over the place, and people will not even understand why. It's because I can do it. When I was 345 pounds, I couldn't do it. Do you know how hard that was? You can't roll over in bed because you're so fat. Do you? That's really hard. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. That's bad. I love to roll over in bed now, seriously. It's a big thing for me, actually. It sounds funny, but that was a hard thing. And I don't think I ever admitted that, so that wasn't easy. That was hard to even talk about. But that was something. So, yeah, I've been doing the intermittent fasting for 9 weeks. And wait. Now, the last official weigh-in that I've had on my intermittent fasting was December 27th, and I weighed 181. Wow. 181. Wow. I have been under 200 pounds since what date? Let me tell you. Where's my math? Wow. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't. There we go. November 1st. The first week, I lost almost 10 pounds. I lost 10 pounds, just about 10 pounds. And since I've been, that's right, I never even realized that. Since I started intermittent fasting, I'm below 200 pounds, which I never had been in my entire life that I remember, ever. And now, I haven't officially weighed it in, so I think I put the number in for the total weight loss. But the last time I was on the scale, I weighed 179 pounds. Oh my God, what a wonderful New Year's gift to myself. I'm starting 2022 at 179 pounds from 345. And I've done it all by myself, for myself. They always said the only time you will ever lose weight truly is when you decide you want to do it. You hear people saying, I'm doing it for my grandkids, I'm doing it for my wife. You have to do it for yourself, because it just never works out, ever, ever. This was something I had to do for myself because I wanted to live, and I do want to live, and I want to travel. I want to travel. We just got to get rid of this COVID, and I'm going to travel. I'm totally going to go somewhere. I'm going to go everywhere, actually. I'm Italian. I want to go to Italy. I'm French. I want to go to Paris. I'm going to travel. That was another goal that I wanted to do when I lose this weight. I'm traveling. Totally. Couldn't do that at 345 pounds. No way. No way. So, I am hoping I can inspire you to lose weight. To tell you you're worth it. Don't let anyone call you fat or anything like that, and don't let them bother you. I know how hard it is. Believe me, I was bullied every day in school. Every day. I was called swine. Every day. And when I was in high school, before my mother had to switch me because I was so bullied, there was this senior that every time he saw me in the school, he would make that pig noise. It was so embarrassing, and it was so hard. I had to deal with that every day. And when I went to school, teachers didn't give a crap that you were bullied. They sat right there and they didn't give a crap. I don't know how they are nowadays, teachers. But when I was in school, nobody ever helped me. I was tormented, bullied on the way to school. I just couldn't wait to get home because it was the only place I felt safe. I had no friends because nobody wanted to be friends with the fat kid. Because anybody who was a friend with me, they got picked on for being friends with the fat kid. So I was pretty much alone my whole life, basically, because I was fat. I missed out on so much. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I totally blame the weight. The weight, definitely. And, you know, it makes you quiet because you're hoping if you're quiet, they don't see you. But when you're so fat, you stand out like a sore thumb. It didn't matter. You wore black. If you were quiet, if you hunched down, they still saw you. It was rough. It's really rough growing up overweight in school for me. It was horrible. It really was. I have no happy memories from school whatsoever. But it's a shame that being just overweight and looking different makes everybody point at you and make fun of you. I don't understand that. I never could understand why people did that to me. I never did anything to anyone, and they just always picked on me. Always. I never did anything. Nothing. I was quiet. Had no one to talk to, so it's not like I was going to talk in class. Who was there to talk to? But this is a new year, and we are going to think positively. We're going to get rid of COVID, or at least control COVID, where we can live with COVID and do more things and be active. And do this for you. Stick to the diet. It's intermittent fasting. Some people will go 24 hours without eating. I went 20 hours. I did 20 hours a couple of times. It does work. It really works. The longer you can fast, the more you burn. If you fast for 16 hours, you'll burn weight off, but if you can, even every hour you push it, you do better. And what's good too is you can control the eating window. If you want to eat for 6 hours and you want to start eating at 12 to 6, your choice. Pick the amount of time that you want to eat within those hours, and you adjust it to your schedule. If you're a morning person, eat in the morning. But no, once that window closes, you do not eat. What we do is we drink lots of water, lots of water. You are allowed basically all herbal teas. I do not like tea. Actually, tea makes me sick. It really does. I know I've drank tea on camera, but it makes me sick. I do not like tea. I like coffee, but on intermittent fasting, you could only have black coffee, because the moment your body starts getting nutrients or sugar, even if it's fake sugar, I can't even drink Diet Sunkist, only when it's my open window. When that window closes, you cannot have anything but clear water, the teas, or my elixirs. I like calling them elixirs. It's very simple. I have many videos making it. If you don't like ginger, you don't have to have ginger. If you like ginger and lemon, yes, that's what I like. I put the lemon in it, ginger, hot water, and I can drink that all night, and it really helps fill you up and get through the day. I do drink that in the morning if I want, because I do not break my fast. I will not break my fast, and I won't. This works. So that means no diet soda, no coffee with equal while you're on your fast. Once you have your open window of period, it's like, go. In the beginning, like the original diet, they didn't want you to have any coffee. And I did do that for a while. I did. And you do sleep better. I will admit, I did fall asleep better without the coffee. But then I won a year's supply of coffee. And I got a lot of coffee. So I've been drinking lots of coffee. But only within my window. I only eat and drink within the window. When the window's closed, it's off. I don't eat or drink. It's not that bad, and then it is bad. Like I said, I do cry sometimes hungry. I do. I absolutely do. But this is worth it. I mean, look at this body. Look at my body. Honestly, this will come out, this will sound wrong, but I can't stop touching myself because I've never been this thin. I have hip bones, thighs, you can feel the bones. I just really, I'm so amazed with myself and what I've done. It's amazing. I've never been this thin. And I do believe it's intermittent fasting, 100%. So that's my secret. It wasn't really a secret. We weren't supposed to talk about, but you were. It was a hot mess. But since that chapter is closed, it's just called intermittent fasting. It works. I did weekly weigh-ins, and I will continue to do weigh-in videos. I don't know if I'm going to post them every week. We'll see. because it becomes a lot of pressure on me. This was very nice the way I did it because I was taping everything. Although I was sharing it with the group of women, it was only us. And it's very, once you go public with a diet, it's like everyone watches you and wants that weigh-in. It's a lot of pressure. I will do weigh-ins. I don't know if I'm going to post them every single week public. I will see. I need to be in control of this. But there will be videos of me dieting and weigh-ins because I'm going to get down to the 150, 145. I don't know exactly how low I need to go to feel comfortable in my skin. We're going to see. And like, I've never been this thin before, but I do have a lot of fat on me. There's still a lot of fat. I can feel it, and I know I have a lot of fat, so I have at least 30 more pounds to lose. So I'm assuming that's about 3 more months, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine, and I hope you will start your journey with me, and if not, maybe just cheer me on and subscribe. That would be really nice because it's not easy to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to get down to, like I said, 150, 145, and you know, I just said that with the utmost confidence that I'm going to do it. And I would have never said that before. But the intermittent fasting really works. It really does. So I've been just dying to talk to you about this. And gag is off and now I can talk about it. So Happy New Year. And I wish you the best New Year ever. And I wish you the most success on this diet. You can ask me questions, and if I can, I will reply. I try to reply back as much as I can. It's not like I ever get that many questions, but I will try to answer any questions you have. But there are tons of videos on the internet, and you could, you know, Google. There's lots of other people that do this, but ask me any question you want containing to the diet, and if I can, I will answer you. If not, you know, but I do read all the comments, so I do. So thank you very much, and I hope you diet with me, and I wish you luck, and let me know how you're doing. I would love to follow your journey too. If you're gonna have a YouTube channel, drop your link on below and let me see what you got. Wait, don't drop your link, just tell me you got a channel, because then you can't have links. Don't post any links. Tell me you got a channel, and I will go follow you back too, and I'll try and follow you also. I will definitely subscribe back, that is for sure. But thank you very much for watching. Happy New Year, and you can do this, believe me. There's nothing magical about me, although I do like to think I am a mythical creature. Kidding, not kidding. But really, I'm just a nobody. I'm an absolute nobody, and I just stuck to my guns, and I want this. I want to do this. So if you really, really want to do it, you can. But you have to want to do it. So good luck. Bye. It didn't turn off. What else is new? It's a new year, but it's the same thing. But it's a new me. Bye.